Good day and welcome to Dominant once again. So today we are going to be creating a subscribe button and a notification bell on Canva. Alright, so if you are a YouTube content creator, you will find it very important to have a call to action in form of subscribe button and notification bell for anyone who might come across your content. Sometimes people do forget to do these things. They might find your content very appreciative, but without telling them or giving them a kind of call to action, they might not find it as important to do so. So the reason why you need to have a kind of call to action in form of subscribe button and then notification bell. So today on Canva, we're going to be creating a subscribe button and a notification bell using Canva. Alright, so the first thing you need to do without wasting time, when you get to your work environment on Canva, the first thing you want to do is to click on create a design here, and then you will see diverse form of design with their different dimensions. And then what you intend to do is to create a custom design down here, so you click on custom size, and then you specify the size as 1000 by 300, and then you click on create. So after clicking on create, we have our dimension right here, and the next thing we want to do is to click on text, and then you see diverse text from this end that you can choose from. Okay, so you are going to choose from this headline. Do well to choose a very bold text, because this is something you want to be very clear and big enough in your design. So you're going to click on this add heading. You're going to double click on this, and then you're going to type in subscribe. So you're going to type subscribe, and then you're going to enlarge it, make it very big. From this angle here, you enlarge it, make it very big, as big as possible. And then the next thing you want to do, we want to go to element, and then we search YouTube, and then from the logo we are going to choose the one that is best suited for what we want to do. I'm going to go with this guy here, and I'm going to drag it out and then reduce it to fit into the size that is required. And then I'm going to place it. Then I'm going to highlight the two. You take your mouse to the edge outside there and you highlight it. Then you drag it, make sure they are centered or well placed. And then for the text, note that we did not choose a color for the text earlier, because we intend to bring in this element. From this element, we can choose the property color and make it this color so that the two can be the same. So we're going to click on this subscribe and click on color. Then from here, you can see this logo, which is the same thing here. This is the property color. So without wasting time, you're just going to click this. It makes it easier for us. Then the next thing you want to do is to click on this text and give it a kind of effect, a shadow effect. And then after that, next thing you want to do, want to go to element. Okay, we are going to bring this cycle, and then we are going to take it to this environment. We are going to click and drag it to where we want it to be, and then we are going to resize it. Okay, so we are going to again go and take this bell. Again, if you can't find the bell here, it's because I've used this before, of course. That's why I can find it here. So if you can't find it here, you might need to click and search and look for it. It's an animated bell. We are going to click on it, or we can also click and drag and bring it up here. Since it's bigger than the color, so it's covering the color, then we're going to drag it and reduce it as such that it will be smaller enough to enter into this space. Now this guy, the background here, in form of cycle, and the animated bell are supposed to be one entity, and with the look of things they are not one entity because we brought them in differently. So what we want to do is to highlight the two, just these two, don't allow it to get to this place, just these two, then we right click and then we group them together. Now why is this important? If we do not group them together, when we add further effect, they are going to play out differently since they are not together. So let's just see. And we are going to, next thing we are going to add animation, and we are going to choose maybe pan, rise, fade, as the case may be. Anyone with dim fit, we are going to choose from them. For my tutorial, I'm going to choose pan, and then after that we are going to play and see. Now they are looking really good. Now the next thing we want to do, we are still going to make sure they are well sized and equal, so we might need to reduce this guy a little. We just play around it and make sure everything is looking perfect. Now we are going to highlight everything together again and make sure everything is centered. You can see the line showing that everything is placed central, so we are going to leave it. And then note that this time here is 5 seconds. Then we want to duplicate this page so that we have a two animated entity. Now if you click on this guy to duplicate this page, we are going to have the page 1 and we are going to have page 2, and our time becomes 10 seconds obviously because we now have 2 pages. Now if you click on this, it will now play out twice. You can see that it now play out twice. Then we are going to close this guy, and then we're going to download this. So after that, it's going to show us a saving location, more like a directory where we can save our file. So we are going to save the subscribe button. So we've downloaded and saved it, and we are going to now go back to our work on the video editor. Okay, so the video editor I use is Filmora. Wondershare Filmora is a powerful editor for creating video content and editing your video if you're a content creator. So the next thing you want to do, you want to bring in already exported subscribe video that we created on Canva, and then we are going to drag it in to our work environment. Now let's play. Creating your logo every single time, then you will know that it's looking great and it's playing out twice. Now this is too big, it's not what we want, it's too big for this environment. So we are going to do something quickly. We are going to click on this guy, either on this page here, or we can double click here too. Now check this place, we have what we call crop. We're going to click on crop and then play and see. So on crop, what we want to do is to crop this guy such that, okay, you can observe that it's cropping it from two edge, which means we won't be able to get a perfect cropping. So what we want to do is we want to go to here, original ratio, and we choose custom. Then from there we are going to reduce this guy from the top. We now have a free hand to make editing and change how it looks. Now we have this, we are going to now reduce it and then place it to wherever we want it to be on our work environment. Then we are going to now check and see. Creating your logo every single time, then you will know that paying for a professional graphic designer, you can see that it's looking very nice every single time. Then okay, so paying for a professional graphic designer, that is that about creating a subscribe button on Canva and then also applying it on your video editor. If you find this very useful, kindly subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you.